Alright, so we're going to try this again. I've been having issues all day with the Streamlabs. I would have streamed a lot earlier today if it wasn't for Streamlabs, so be that as it may. We're going back in here. 6-man tag, elimination tag. We're going to pick it up. Not quite where it left off, but we're going to restart it. Let's get back into it. Alright. Here we go. 6-man tag. Spike caught that springboard moonsault. Orton running clothesline, taken. Spike Dudley to the floor, and here we go. Ric Flair out after Spike. And the game in. Going after Devon. As Randy takes his attention and turns it towards Bubba Ray. Bubba with a powerbomb on the floor. And then comes the Nature Boy. Woo. Here we go, Orton back on his feet. Spike rushing him with an attack, a spinning back kick to the gut. Missed that springboard punch. Here we go, Orton hooking him. Nice suplex. And a tag into the Nature Boy. And Orton out of the ring. Side kick to the back. Nate moving out of the way of that kick by Spike. And Ric Flair setting him up. Suplex, no, Spike. Out the back door. Spike, oh, with a curb stomp from the back. A counter by Spike, a counter by the Nature Boy. Caught him with that high knee. Orton coming in. Orton with that death press. Going right to work on Spike. And Nature Boy taunting away. As Randy Orton just split him wide open. Triple H from the apron. That knee. Caught him with that face buster. That knee to the face. Side Russian leg sweep now by the game. And Triple H is working Spike over on the floor. Got him up. Back suplex after the hammerlock. And the game going right to work on that cut. That laceration on Spike. Game with a backbreaker. Triple H gonna throw Spike back into the ring. No, Spike countered, drawing Triple H back into the ring. Oh, and a kick to the back of the head on the Nature Boy. Spike waiting for Nate to get up. Springboard kick and a cover. Not even a one on Age. Spike shot to the back. Corkscrew across Rhodes. And Nate's back on his feet. And a tag into the game. And a running elbow drop. A jumping elbow drop at that in the game. Cutting off Spike from making the tag. And a hammer throw into the corner. And Triple H now taking advantage of Spike. Here we go. Double team move now by Evolution. Shot to the gut by Randy. And Randy hooking him side belly to belly. Randy just stomping away, having his way with Spike. And Spike with the counter, dragon screw leg whip. Nate's in out with the arm wringer flip. Spike up. Spike taking over to the rope. Here we go. Orton looking. Gonna drop him down. Yes. DDT. That second rope DDT. That might be enough to defeat Spike. We're about to find out. Here's the cover after that DDT. 1, 2. Oh, Spike getting out of it. Spike back on his feet, RKO. Oh, that's it. See you later. Spike's out of here. And here we go. Double team. Moving on. Double RKO. Oh, running neck breaker. Bubba Ray taking control. And Randy Orton with the Thez press. A Luthez press. Taking down Big Bubba Ray Dudley. Irish whip now into the corner. Here we go, tagging, double team moving out by the Dudleys to 2D. Yes, connecting. Spike has been eliminated after eating that RKO. Needed a face now on Randy. And a counter. Goes damn Dudleys. Multiple mat slams on Orton. Irish whip into the corner. A double power bomb. Yes. And the Dudleys taking advantage right now of Randy Orton. But Ric Flair over there evening things up. Nate taking down Bubba Ray. Neckbreaker again. And Orton taunting, pandering. Orton with a running clothesline. And Orton headed up top. No. Orton hitting the ropes. Big right. Neckbreaker. Orton down. Bubba Ray waiting for him. Orton countered. Up he goes and down. Big time power bomb there by Bubba. And a kick out by Orton. Orton, multiple strikes and an uppercut, taking down Big Bubba. And Orton gonna set him up for the DDT. Got it. Randy drilling Bubba Ray with that DDT. That second rope DDT, and here we go, Triple H tagged in. Triple H making him eat the knee. Irish whip, no counter by Bubba. Bubba throwing him all the way to the floor. And Randy gonna stop him before he can even do any damage to Triple H. Throwing him right into the barricade. Hunter thrown back into the ring. Power driver, Bubba nailing it. And a counter by the game. Triple H countered by Bubba. Bubba Ray countering the game again. Got him with the jabs. And the game is down. A tag into Devon. Devon Dudley's tagged in. And the World Heavyweight Champion is out. Devon working the arm of the game. Here's the cover on Triple H. Not today, Devon. And the game just split him open with that back elbow. And Triple H, what's he thinking? Pedigree on Devon. He just pedigreed Devon out of nowhere. Not enough. Randy pulling Bubba down. Randy to an RKO. RKO on the floor, and here we go. Nature Boy and the game. Double teaming Devon Dudley in the ring. And Nate with a knee drop to the back of the head. A tag into Randy. Randy thinking RKO. Devon turning it into a power slam. And Nature Boy keeping him from doing any damage to Randy. Uppercut. And a tag in. Both men making a tag. The game in. Bubba Ray in. Running high knee. That Harley Race. High knee. Taking down Bubba Ray. Bubba with the counter. Headbutt by Bubba. Went for the Bubba cutter. Not today. Triple H. Spine buster. And a well-placed elbow to Devon. Driving him to the mat. Bubba with the counter. Bubba countering again. The game. Breaking the eyes. Triple H pedigree. Got it. And Devon in making a save. Devon taken down. And Triple H going back to work on Bubba Ray. Pedigree again. Yes. One, two, three, and that's just down to Devon Dudley now. And Triple H greeting him with some right hands. Big forearms to the back now. And Devon is definitely in trouble here. Tag in to the Nature Boy. Woo! Come on, Devon. Knee drop to the back of the head. Counter by Devon. Irish whip off the ropes. And a power slam. Devon driving Ric Flair into the mat. There is no quitting Devon Dudley. And the game in. Forearm to the back. Pulling him back into a backbreaker. Nate, knee drop. Woo! 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 Here we are, figure four. Tag into the game. And Triple H just waiting for Devon to get up. Here we go, spine buster perhaps. Yes, got it. That double A spine buster. Oh, STO by Devon. Good night, Devon. It's pedigree on your eyes. I got a rope break, damn it. Shouldn't have went for it that way. Idiot. Went for a clothesline again. Devon with the counter. Scoop slam by Devon. Devon hoisting up the game. Nailed him with that reverse DDT. And then Nature Boy in. No, counter. Devon Irish whip into the corner. And Triple H countered. Jawbreaker by Devon. Devon, one for a clothesline. The game with the forearm. And a tag into Randy. Randy and running into the corner. Running clothesline. Orton picking him down. And here we go. Orton with that Garvin stomp. Get on up after that, Devon. I'm ready for your ass. RKO time. There it is. And the Evolution, not a single member eliminated, picking up the win. I see the line in the sand. Time to find out who I am. Alright. Evolution with the win. 5-star matchup. Let's sim the rest of this show, and we're going to head into NWA TNA and set that one up. Next up, we got Rodney Mack, along with Teddy Long, taking on Rosie. Rodney Mack is going to get the win as soon as this loads up. You know, it's the Mack Militant coming to get it on. Better back to Mack. Alright, Rodney Mack. I was about to say Modney Rack. Modney Rack. Rodney Mack getting the win. Next up, we got the Intercontinental title on the line. Booker T defending that title that he won last week against Christian. And Booker T is going to retain the title here. And then in the main event, we got the Women's Championship on the line. Gail Kim defending her title, the women's title, against Molly Holly. And Gail Kim is going to retain. Alright, now we're going to head into NWA TNA. We're going to set the show up, and then we're going to play a match on it. Yeah, there's quite a few that we don't even have, so we're just going to skip them. Alright, here we go. Rolling right along. Alright, TNA. Let's set it up, baby. Okay, first match is going to be D'Lo Brown taking on Sonny Siaki. Get down with the Brown. Sonny, okay, bam, boom. Match 1 is set. Match number 2 is the one we're going to play. It's going to be a last man standing with Jerry Lynn taking on Just Incredible. And these two have been feuding for quite some time now. Let's see, do they have it set up? Oh, there we go. I was about to say they should have a last man standing. Bing, bam, boom. And Jerry Lynn, Justin. Alright, non-title. Well, no titles to have on the line there. After that, we have the X Division title on the line. Chris Sabin defending against Frankie Kazarian once again. Okay, then we got the tag team matchup with the Harris Boys taking on New Jack and Shark Boy. Alright, New Jack, Shark Boy. And Harris Boys, Ron and Don. Alright. And we got Elod Skipper in action. And then, like I said, there's quite a few we're not going to be able to do because we don't have everyone. We got Skipper here taking on Amazing Red. Amazing Red taking on Elod Skipper. Prime time, baby. Here we go. Alright. Okay, and in the main event, we don't have everyone here, so I don't even know if we could do that. We'll just leave that at that here. That'll be the main event. Because technically, I mean, like I said, we don't have everyone, and then we don't have, we can't do every match. So we'll start the show. We're going to play that one match, like I said, the last man standing. So this is NWA TNA episode number 54 from July 16th, 2003. Let's start the show. We got D'Lo Brown in action taking on Sonny Siaki, and D'Lo Brown is going to get the win over Sonny. Let's keep it going, baby. Let's keep rolling. Alright, match number 2. We got a last man standing match with Jerry Lynn taking on Just Incredible. These two men have been feuding. Now the feud must end, and a winner must be determined in this last man standing. Alright, Jerry Lynn starting off running clothesline on Just Incredible. Here we go, Incredible starting things off. Arm wrench, working the arm. He's in control right now. And Lynn trying to fight him off. Lynn working his way out of it. Arm wringer right into arm wringer, slamming him right into the mat. Here we go, Lynn setting him up, backbreaker. Leg drop by Jerry Lynn. Float over into a head scissors, beautiful move. Lynn missing that running leg drop off the ropes. And a big right hand by Just Incredible. Incredible off to a fast start, driving him back into the corner. Will we get a clean break? It really doesn't matter here in this last man standing. Running clothesline, followed up with a bulldog. Incredible wanting him to get up. And Lynn driving him back into the corner. Best believe. Oh, Lynn didn't take the cheap shot. I don't know why he wouldn't, but here we go. Lynn unloading with the combo. Drop kick. And a feud. Standing head scissors. Beautiful move by Jerry Lynn. Jerry Lynn headed up top. Lynn looking to fly. Missile drop kick. Nobody home. Incredible just kind of sidestepped it. Irish whip off the ropes. A duck. A leapfrog. And a drop toe hold. And here we go. Incredible on the apron. Waiting for Lynn to get back up. Springboard kick. Incredible from the middle rope, flying elbow drop. Incredible back on his feet. I gotta get that one down, how to do it. The timing. Jumping leg drop, not today. Hit it earlier, but Credible had it scouted. Credible now, taking over snap suplex. Referee only got a 2 count. Credible headed out. And Lynn gonna nail him. Gonna greet him inside with the chair. Standing drop kick by Jerry Lynn. Tornado DDT. Start counting, ref. Credible back on his feet. Lynn nailing him with that kendo stick. Driving him right back into the corner. He's thinking it. Cradle pile driver. If he connects it, might be it for Lynn. Oh my. Might be it for Credible. And Jerry Lynn wins it. Jerry Lynn getting the win after the cradle pile driver. And it ain't done yet, baby. Lynn flying crossbody from the apron to the floor. Jerry Lynn wants him some more of just incredible DDT. And Lynn, Northern Lights. Lynn is all over him on the floor. Another snap suplex. And Lynn is on fire after his win. And that last man standing, getting him a little bit more of just incredible. 2.5-star matchup. Not quite the rating I wanted, but hey, a rating nonetheless. Alright. Moving right along, we got an NWA TNA X Division Championship match. The X Division champ, Chris Sabin, defending against Frankie Kazarian. And Sabin is going to get the win here. As soon as this loads, there we go. Chris Sabin retaining the title. He wins it by DQ. Alright, so moving right along here, we have next up the Harris Brothers taking on New Jack and Shark Boy. And the Harris Brothers are going to get the win, Ron and Don. Then match number 6 we have, match number 5, we have Elite Skipper taking on Amazing Red. And Skipper is going to win this one. Primetime Elite Skipper getting the win. Match number 6, we had Edward Chastain taking on Norman Smiley. And Chastain was victorious over Screaming Norman. Match number 7, we had Joe E. Legend taking on Double J Jeff Jarrett. And Joe E. Legend won the match. And then in the main event, we had a 5-minute match with D'Lo Brown taking on Vince Russo. And it was a time limit draw. So now we're going to head into SmackDown and set that one up. And before we do, I just want to remind you guys to be sure to check out all my social media pages down below. You can subscribe, like, share, subscribe to all my social media platforms down below. And you know where to find me, the B-O-B, baby. Yes, let's do it. Let's set up WWE SmackDown. That's the last one. We're going to play 2 matches on SmackDown. And that's going to be that, Jack. Alright, let's go ahead and edit some matches. We'll wait for that. We'll come back to that because that's right about where we want to be here. Customize the match. Just got to change Rhino out for Viawana, Matt Hardy, along with Shannon Moore. Alright. Benoit taking on Matt Hardy. The very first matchup. We'll talk about it a little more once we get into the show. Match number 2, we got Jamie Noble. Jamie Noble taking on Ultimo Dragon. Match 3, we got a tag match with the Conquistadors taking on Kidman and Billy Kidman. I don't think we have any enhancement guys on here, so we might have to just throw someone in just for the hell of it. Alright, let's go Billy. Let's go Ray Ray. I need to just start adding some guys. Alright, so we're just going to throw 2 guys together here that were not together. Not doing nothing. Brian Kendrick. And we'll do, let's do Orlando Jordan. I don't think we have either one of them in anything tonight, so we'll do these 2 guys. Like I said, they were not here. It was the Conquistadors. These 2 men were not part of this matchup. Match number 4, we're not even going to do. We'll talk about that once we get to it. No point even doing it, to be honest. Match number 5. We got a one-on-one here. Eddie Guerrero taking on Billy Gunn. Alright, Billy Gunn with Tori. Okay, and then the main event. Gonna be a handicap match and one we are gonna play. Let's see, how did we set that up? There we go, 1-on-3. Kurt Angle taking on the Big Show and the world's greatest tag team, former members of Team Angle. Alright, so we're gonna play the Benoit match and then the handicap match. So before we do that, we're gonna talk about the show a little. Here we go. We're gonna save it. Back out real quick. There we go. Angle on top there. Okay, so this is WWE SmackDown from Columbus, Ohio, the Nationwide Arena. Episode number 204 from July 17th, 2003. Starting things off is Vince McMahon, the WWE chairman. WWE champ Brock interrupts and challenges Vince to a match. Vince gives Brock the night off and tells him not to interfere in Kurt Angle's match. Match number 1, let's get into it. We got Chris Benoit taking on Matt Hardy. This is for the first round in the, well, this is a semi-final match in the U.S. title tournament. So Chris Benoit taking on Matt Hardy. Here we go, starting things off. Hardy taking advantage. Hardy driving Benoit back into the corner. Big right. Hardy ain't like that counter, but Hardy firing away some shots of his own. Benoit counter and running clothesline by the Canadian crippler. So Rabbit Wolverine trying to take control. Hardy with the counter. Again, Hardy hits another big right. Running clothesline into the corner. Leg drop by Matt Hardy, trying to take advantage now of Benoit. Benoit right back on his feet. Throwing Hardy to the apron. Looking to take him up. What's Benoit looking for here? Gonna drive him down. DDT on the apron. And an elbow drop. Benoit is back in the ring and looks Shannon Moore throwing the weapon in. Benoit trying to get him some of Hardy. Referee hold him back. Benoit hooking him overhead belly to belly. And Benoit going to work, locking the neck vice in on Matt Hardy. And Benoit just working over Hardy right now. Hooking him. Snap suplex. Hardy scooping him up. Out the back door. Reverse DDT. Benoit just in complete control right now. Hardy rolling to the apron. Might be his only chance at anything right now. Any kind of offense, and Benoit taking him to the floor. Benoit wants him up. Benoit with the suicide dive. Nobody home. Hardy sidestepping him. Hardy missing that crossbody. And Benoit not going to miss that snap suplex again on the floor. Countered by Hardy. And Benoit thrown. Hardy gutbuster on Benoit. And Hardy, I think he's looking for a counter. He'll gladly take it. Benoit, referee up to a 7. Benoit back on his feet, up to an 8. Benoit pulling down Hardy. A counter. Hardy scooping a slam. And look, Shannon Moore taking off the turnbuckle just cost Hardy perhaps the win. Side effect, got it. Hardy nailed the side effect. Looking to do some more work on Benoit. Hardy. His leg got caught, but Benoit got nailed with the enziguri. Nobody home. Benoit to big right. Here we go, sharpshooter time. And Benoit taking control now. Measuring Hardy, a stomp, another one. Irish whip into the corner, a hammer throw. And Benoit just unloading with strikes, drop kick to the knee. What time is it here? It is 5:32 p.m. Dinner time for me. After this, I will be grubbing on some dinner, I'll tell you that. What time is it where you are, Kuno? Benoit the counter. And a German with a pin. Oh, Hardy with the kick out. Benoit waiting for him. Here we go, triple crossface. And a pin on Hardy. 1, 2, 3. I'll take it. Excuse me. Benoit with the win. Benoit advancing in the tournament. And Benoit with the crossface one more time. Alright, Benoit won the crossface. Of course, it's not a heel here. We had to just take actions into our own hands. Try to boost that rating up a little bit more. 3-star matchup. Let's exit here. We're going to sim the next few, and then we're going to get into the main event. That's the one we're going to play, the 3-on-1 handicap match. Vince McMahon has some My Doll for Stephanie. WWE Champ Brock wishes Kurt good luck. And I don't want no excuses when I beat you at Vengeance. That's what he tells Kurt, so... Jamie Noble wants to offer Tori Wilson $25,000 to spend the night with him, and Nydia leaves him. Noble takes on Ultimo Dragon here. Dragon is going to get the win. Then John Cena raps about The Undertaker in a cemetery. We get the APA Barroom, APA Invitational Bar Fight. They invite Spanky, Canyon. And then match 3, we have the Conquistadors taking on Billy Kidman and Rey Mysterio. We got Orlando Jordan and Brian Kendrick here. But Kidman and Rey are going to get the win. Mr. McMahon introduces Sable in the Skybox. In the Skybox, then McMahon talks about keeping people with deformities away. I'm going to put Zach Allen out of his misery. John Cena interrupts, and then Taker interrupts and drops Cena. These two men, of course, fighting at Vengeance. Match 4, we had Rhino versus Sean O'Hare, but it's a no contest when APA come out with invitations and beat down everyone in the ring. Match number 5, we have another semi-final match for the U.S. title tournament. We got Eddie Guerrero taking on Billy Kidman, and Eddie's going to get the win here. Josh Matthews interviews Sable after the match, and SmackDown GM Stephanie McMahon attacks Sable, and Sable gets the best of her on this occasion. And then in our main event, we got a Falls Count Anywhere 3-on-1 handicap match. We don't have all that going on here, but we got a 3-on-1 handicap match. No Falls Count Anywhere, but we got the Big Show and the World's Greatest Tag Team taking on Kurt Angle. Here we go. Let's do it. Angle starting things off against that Big Show. The main event and the last match of this stream. Here we go. Running STO by the Big Show. Driving the elbow down into the heart. We got Angle countered. Big Show counters. Big right. Can't really see much because Charlie Haas is in the way, but... Oh, Angle paying the price right there. Eating a big right. Angle kicking out. Scooped up. And slam. And the Big Show taking advantage now of Kurt Angle. Grinding his face into the mat and driving the elbow down into the back of him. Kurt's got to get out of that corner. He is paying the price. Kurt up and down. Choke toss. And a tag in to Shelton Benjamin. Angle. Making him pay. Benjamin in. The former Golden Gopher. German suplex release into a moonsault. Angle taking advantage, like I said, of Shelton, a much smaller opponent. One that he could throw around and use some wrestling moves on. As opposed to Big Show, the big mass of a man that he couldn't do much with. Here we go. Shelton Benjamin up top now. Shelton Benjamin, the All-American, nailing him with a flying forearm. And a tag back into the Big Show. The last thing Angle needs, eating some right hands now. Shoulder claw locked in by the Big Show. Benjamin tag back in. Running double abs by Shelton. Shelton hooking him. Fisherman Buster. Big rights. Shelton unloading. Tag back in the Big Show. Big Show with a running spear. Angle kicking out. Good lord. I thought I had a chance. Big Show trying to put an end to me. Not today, buddy. Angle picking the ankle. Angle lock. Big Show fighting out of it. And Big Show hoisting him up. And a guillotine driving him down throat first on that top rope. Tie back into Shelton. Shelton with that run and double ass. Angle is down. Big elbow drop from the middle rope. Hurt's in trouble here. Angle counters. Oh, Angle thinking Angle slam. Benjamin counters. Super kick. Angle kicking out. Whew. Shelton missing the clothesline. What's up, the Wrestling Messiah? Angle reverse power slam. Irish whip off the ropes. Benjamin caught him. Pay dirt. Angle kicking out. Whew. I was about to say this is going to be it. Angle's taking a beating. Irish whip into the ref. Chop block by Shelton. That's what's up. That's what's up, my man. Haas coming in. Haas with a running double axe. And Haas with an illegal pin. Haas ain't did nothing the whole match. You little son of a bitch. Angle knee lift. And Angle going to work on Haas. Missing the elbow. Running forearm. Haas picking up Angle. Into the corner. Belly to belly, right into a pin. Near fall. Guillotine by Haas. Double leg. Haas taking him down. And a tag in the show. Irish whip off the ropes again. Angle sidestepping him. Side Russian leg sweep on the Big Show. Angle with the rope flick taking him out. Oh, big running shoulder block by that Big Show. Decimating Kurt Angle. Angle thrown back into the ring. Big Show, choke toss. Taking Angle up and down again. A tag into Shelton. Shelton multiple rights. Arm wrench. I'm gonna stop the tricep. Tag into the Big Show again. Big Show driving him down into the mat. Here we go. Big Show to cover. I was about to say, ain't no kicking out. Damn it. Something that week. It's all good though. I'll take the L. It happens. What's that? $3.5 stars. Ugh. It's all gravy, baby. Hey, after the stream I've had today, it's all good. Hey, we got it done now. Angle's supposed to win. We'll rematch him. We'll submit. We'll have Angle win the way it was supposed to go down. So Kurt Angle actually wins with help from Zach Gowen. So yes, you heard me right. Zach Gowen landing the hand, and Kurt Angle getting the win. Alright everyone, I want to thank you guys so much for joining me here in the Bob Cave. Thank you so much for liking, sharing, subscribing, and commenting on all my social media platforms. If you haven't done so already, down below is where you're going to find me, the B-O-B, baby. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for your community creations, past, present, future. Excuse me, then, now, and forever. Cannot do it without you guys. And until we meet again, my friends, this is the Bob signing.